your feelings about President Biden or President Trump.
I don't have feelings about either of them. What I have
Sounds
is
to me like you have your favorite feeling is anger.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into a fiery Senate Judiciary Committee exchange where Senator John Kennedy grills Professor Mary Ann Franks on her beliefs. Stick around as we break it down. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Now let's get into it. Let's set the scene. Senator Kennedy, known for his sharp questioning, had concerns about Professor Franks's past statements. The hearing was on free speech and government intervention, but Kennedy quoted Franks's own words back to her. Kennedy, Professor Franks, you've written that it is a myth that the Biden administration used government power to compel private speech, yet you argue that the Trump administration is doing just that. Franks, yes, that's correct.
I think you used the word myth. It is a myth that the Biden administration used government to compel speech, private speech, but that the Trump administration is doing that. Is that a fair characterization?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Kennedy, do you think perhaps you're allowing your personal political beliefs to affect your objectivity here? Franks, no, I do not. Kennedy wasted no time in challenging Franks on her ideological consistency, but that was just the beginning. Then things escalated when Kennedy pulled out one of Franks's law review articles. Let's break it down. Kennedy, in your December 2023 article, you wrote that the Supreme Court has embraced the use of the Constitution as a tool of racial patriarchy. Did you write that? Franks, yes, I did.
Taken together, these two cases demonstrate that the Supreme Court has embraced the use of the Constitution as a tool of racial patriarchy, end quote. Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Kennedy, you also wrote that by expanding the right to self-defense while restricting abortion rights, the Supreme Court has turned the Constitution into a homicide pact. That sound familiar? Franks, that sounds like me.
Quote, by simultaneously expanding white men's right to kill and constricting women's right not to die, this Supreme Court, referring to the current United States Supreme Court, has turned the Constitution into a homicide pact as well, close quote. Did you write that?
That sounds like me.
She didn't even try to deny it. Kennedy wasn't done yet. He turned to social media where Franks had been vocal about her beliefs. Kennedy, on November 7th, 2024, you tweeted, "The majority of Americans hate women more than they love democracy." Did I read that correctly? Franks, I am not sure what this has to do with the hearing. Kennedy, you wrote it, didn't you? Franks, I probably said something along those lines.
The majority of Americans hate women. The majority of Americans hate women more than they love anything, including democracy, close quote. Did I read that correctly?
I am not sure what this has to do with the subject matter of this
Did
hearing.
you say it?
I do not have those words in front of me. I probably said.
Kennedy was exposing her entire judicial philosophy, and at this moment even the committee seemed stunned.
Did you honestly say that, Professor?
I
And you
believe
expect us,
that the First
as a
Amendment,
Democratic witness, to take you seriously? Are you kidding me?
I believe that you should take
You
the First
heard of
Amendment
Curb Your
seriously, sir.
Enthusiasm?
This hearing shows why we need to hold public figures accountable. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Kennedy was fair in his questioning? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more political breakdowns. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and I'll see you in the next one.